and getting ready to Zoom shakalaka.
Right!
Yes. Hey.
Yes, welcome to our Zoom shakalaka, because there's always something good happening on the North End.
And everywhere else.
That's right, everywhere else in the world, because we've been broadening our horizons a little bit. We know that everybody wants to hear about the good stuff in the Cedar Valley, but we got some stuff coming up soon that's going to be spreading out all over the state. So make sure you stay tuned. And we hope you're not virtually square. We hope we didn't leave you on a wild goose chase. I think Chaveevah is trying to share it on the Rocki and Chaveevah page. For those of you that are looking for us there, we have a new way of this format with Zoom now. It's kind of different for us, so bear with us. So today we got a great show, Chaveevah. It's so exciting.
Yes, it absolutely is. We have some wonderful young women as our guests today. We're going to talk about a great event that is coming up today. Yes.
Today?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, it's tonight, isn't it? Oh my word, I didn't. But first, we are going to ask everybody that's watching to answer the question. Chaveevah, can you give us the Waterloo Proud question? And if you write in the comments section the name of this woman who is our Waterloo Proud history moment. Wait a minute, let me make sure that you can see her face. Then you win. Ask the question, Chaveevah.
Okay, yeah. The question is, what African-American woman from Waterloo was born the daughter of sharecroppers, but published a book about her journey from being on welfare to a university professor?
I hope you can see her picture. And it's also on our wall. If you keep scrolling, you'll find her. I think that's a good shot. Can you see her?
Yes, I can see her very well. Yep.
Very, very important woman. Be the first one to answer, and you win a Boom Shakalaka coffee cup from us. So we want to thank Margo for coming up with these great people and lessons that we may have, forgotten about. We don't want to forget about her, that's for sure.
Absolutely. This is great history and great Waterloo history specifically. So, yes. Thanks again to Margo.
Yes, so be the first to comment, because I know somebody, Sherry, bless her heart, I hope she's watching, because she commented on the post that we shared because we missed it last week. Right. And so hopefully she's the first to comment, because I wanted to give her the prize. And like you said, we've got Joyce Alice waiting in our waiting room. We've got Kristen Cruz, and Beauty Fits, and Britni Perkins that are going to talk about the virtual Cedar Valley Fashion and Art and Culture Expo that is happening tonight.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that, because as I've mentioned a couple of times, anyone who has seen a fashion show where Joy Briscoe was involved, you already know that you're looking for an exciting event. So
exactly, it's so fast paced. I can't wait. And just the little commercial they did was enough to make you want to watch it. So make sure we'll be looking forward to talking to them. Also, we want to say Blaine Scott got this huge sale going on over there at her place. So go to our page and look at our wall and scroll and find that sale. I think she's got 20 to 50% off on certain things. I wanted to include that and talk about Royal Legacy, Chaveevah.
Yes,
it's Friday.
That's right, it's Friday, and Royal Legacy has High Five Fridays. Every Friday, where you can give the students a high five by donating $5 or more. You don't have to stop at $5, I'm just saying.
Don't stop.
And it'll support the school and the wonderful programs that they have going. You can send donations to rlcawaterloo.org/support, or you can go to $ RLCA Waterloo. That's their Cash App, and make a donation today.
Yes, today. We also are having a fundraiser on our page, and you'll probably see a lot of RLCA on our wall. We really definitely want to support that effort. All right, the North End Arts and Music Fest digital performance. Who's dropping tonight, Chaveevah?
Hey, there's a group this week called Salt Fox. Last week there was Ahmad Madlock. The week before that we had it's a shame it just popped.
It's a one syllable name, memes or something like that. It was
Ames. Yep.
Ames, right.
Yep. And we also had Kanisha Davis. Yes.
Ooh. And she was singing that gospel music.
Yes. And the wonderful thing is, you know, we as a group of folks have found some very creative ways to still do some wonderful, exciting artistic things. And the North End Arts and Music Festival is offering this virtual festival since we weren't able to have a live one back in the summer. So for the next few months, you can look forward to seeing live half-hour sets on Friday. Can't beat that.
Yes, hook up your Bluetooth, you know, get your groove on to Salt Fox. So that's an interesting name. It makes you thirsty, that salt name, right?
Okay.
All right. Last week's, or just actually on Wednesday, Mayor Hart was nice enough to come and do a reboom. We've had pre-booms, but we had to have a resume, right?
Reboom, yes. Yeah.
And that was a great show also.
Yeah, it was great talking to him and getting caught up on some of the things that since the last time we had him on the show. And it was also great news to hear that he is better and back to work, because, you know, he had gotten COVID-19, but he's doing fine now.
He got the Rona, and that's what everybody's running from, right?
Yeah.
Keep that thing away from me. I ain't trying to have none of it.
That's right.
I don't want no runny nose, no sniffles, none of it. Because then I'm thinking I'm going to have the worst case ever. Mm-hmm. So stay safe. And that brings us to our next comment. Stay safe, wear masks, keep sanitizing, stay away from people, basically, if you can, and you can. So don't forget about there's a pandemic, worldwide pandemic.
Right. And we're all of us just dealing with it the best we can. We've got quite a few people that have joined us and are watching, Rocki, and Amy Cass, she's just jumped in and said she'll watch us later. Mike Hughes says, howdy, howdy.
Hey, Mikey.
Okay.
Bonnie.
Mary Cagley says, I think you're wonderful. Thank you, Mary.
Oh, we love Mary.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Let's see who else. Oh, Joyce Ann Wilder.
Where you been?
She said, happy full day after Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. Right. I saw Joyce pulling them pies out the oven yesterday. A couple of them look kind of burnt.
I think that was joke pies or whatever, but she sure had some delicious looking cakes and other desserts. Yeah.
And I saw her seasoning that turkey. She does it right, always, and in every category. Yes, and thank you all for watching. So yeah, we wanted to talk about everybody. Don't forget to be safe and keep protecting yourself and those around you by wearing a mask. We got some exciting news about India's runway, and then we got to get our guests on, Chaveevah.
Mm-hmm.
Skip, when the governor said everybody, like, we got a pandemic around here, we slowed down with the Friday runway.
Yes.
But we got some new plans. India has been connecting with Big Q at Big Q's Clothing, and we're going to be going there. And we had a great time at the Beautiful Mess Boutique the last time.
Yes, we sure did. They had some pretty stuff there. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you could see those earrings I got from Beautiful Mess.
Nice. Yeah, that's a nice store. I look forward to going back to. And we're going to be going to Blaine Scott. And Travis, my son, and Catherine, his fiance, are going to be doing a segment on fashion tips, virtual. So stay tuned for all that good stuff happening this winter. And now it's time to give it air, and we are ready to let our people in. We're going to welcome first Joy Briscoe. Give her an introduction, Chaveevah.
Yes, what can I say about this woman? I might have to call her Miss Everything because she does it all well. And her name to me is synonymous with these wonderful fashion shows that they used to have at the Sullivan Center. So, you know, I'm just loving the creativity in her introducing it now, you know, virtually. Welcome, Joy.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate that. I appreciate you guys always supporting too. And I'm looking like I love this iteration of the virtual, but I can't wait to. I've talked to a couple cousins to see like even what the next generation would do if I actually kind of let them take it to the next level. So I'm excited.
Oh, how about that? Well, exactly. Welcome, welcome. And now, Chaveevah, you get to give another introduction because we're going to let in Ms. Perkins, Britni Perkins.
All right.
Here she comes. What do you know about her?
I know she's a very lovely young lady, and her child goes to Royal Legacy.
Yes.
They used to,
Yes.
Right?
Right.
We've done some paint projects and stuff like that together, but there's so much more about her that I don't know. So we'll get a chance to talk about that. Welcome, Britni. Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Hello.
Hey.
Yes. I welcome. And I know that she's a business owner. Beautiful Blessings. What's the name of it?
Blessings to Celebrate.
Your Blessings to Celebrate. Yeah, she's a business owner and she can take your order and have it filled soon. And I know her parents. I know her mom and them. Okay. Okay. Next, we're going to introduce Miss Beauty Fitz. Are you ready for that, Chaveevah? Here she comes.
Oh, all right. I don't know this young lady, but Beauty is her name. That says a lot right there, okay?
Exactly.
Welcome,
Hello.
Beauty. Thanks.
Welcome, Beauty.
Hi.
All right. And now I am looking, and Beauty, tell us a little bit about yourself while I'm trying to get Kristen. Where'd Kristen go?
Well, I am Beauty Fit. Some of you may know me as Be Fit. I locally teach fitness classes around here. And I have been a part of the fashion show now with Joy for about 8 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's quite involved. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
And I found Kristen. It was hiding behind some other icons. So we're going to introduce Kristen Cruz. Welcome to our show. She should appear. Technology is so amazing. Here she is.
You gotta love it when it's acting right.
Yes, and Kristen, we got a brief introduction with Beauty. Will you please introduce yourself and tell us how you got involved with this?
Well, my name is Kristen Cruz, and I first got involved with it because Joy is my best friend and she gets everyone involved in everything.
She is good at delegating, it sounds.
Yep.
Right. Okay. And Britni, we didn't get to hear from you. How did you get involved? How long have you and Joy been friends?
Well, this is my first year getting involved with Joy and the crew. I was trying to finish my internship, so I hooked up with Joy through Dr. Lynch. So this is my first year, but it's not my last year. So
she's a team now. She's officially the team.
That's right. She did a fantastic job too.
Thank you.
All right, Chaveevah.
Okay. Are we going to, we have a section that we do called Give It Air. We're going to definitely ask you all some more questions, but our Give It Air segment, we talk about some things that basically, what can you say? Exposure is the best disinfectant. Sometimes the things that we talk about may be difficult or painful. Sometimes they're just things that aren't well known. And this happens to be one of the things, and that is the language differences, communication differences between Black people and whites. You know, sometimes, unfortunately, they can make for misunderstandings that, you know, we're not necessarily understanding where each other's coming from. Yeah. And what Joshua and I had talked to you guys about a little earlier was the whole aspect of being sort of, there's verbal and nonverbal, but verbally, we're talking about code switching. Like sometimes you're talking the same, I mean, there's one way you talk amongst your peers of color and another way that you talk with white people. And it's just, I don't know, just different faces that we present.
Definitely. Definitely. So I'm in HR. So being in HR, I definitely have to work with and talk to people about all the time that workplace culture and workplace culture has hidden, there's a hidden culture that we don't always have access to. And so sometimes people are like, I'm applying for so many jobs and I'm not getting it, or I'm not getting promoted or whatever have you. And a lot of times that can be what it boils down to, just understanding how to navigate within white workplace cultures. And the funny thing is, like, Kristen's my friend, so she has these conversations. So definitely feel relaxed, because I'm just I will fuss about things that I go through and all of us go through, and even having the code switch. We actually started, and I won't go too much into that, but we started a nonprofit that specifically works with people on not only talking to businesses about understanding that they really shouldn't be forcing us to do that, but also while we're kind of getting that cultural switch in place, working with people to understand we're working on getting them not to do that, but in the meantime, we're gonna need you to talk proper in your interview.
Right. Oh, right. Because there is a time and a place.
Yes, exactly.
There is, and I think being multilingual is just something that we all grew up with. And I jokingly go back to my great grandmother at home just for fun, let my kids know this is how I would have said it 30 years ago. If I was telling you the same thing, it might have sounded like this, and so that they can adapt and know how to adjust to different groups of people. So yeah, I think that's interesting how I think that a lot of that evolved from slave times, and one of our not the Gullah Geechee, but the different lingo that actually came through. And nobody wants to talk about slavery, but that's our history. So when some people may be able to talk about Holland and the Dutch tulips, but we got to talk about slavery. So that's something that we just wanted to give air, that sometimes you may not understand African-American vernacular. So we have a question regarding that as well today, Chaveevah, just for fun, because these are some of the things that some of our grandparents, and we're going to see who knows what it means. And Beauty didn't know, so it's going to be funny to see her reaction. We want you to explain what this sentence, if this sentence is true or not, Chaveevah.
Okay, tell me, does this make sense to you? Is Ann better than Nan?
Come on, Beauty.
Beauty's a little younger though too, so
yeah, I'm the baby of the group. I'm the baby.
Yeah, it's this generational too that might be making a difference on whether or not you get this. But when I asked Joy, have you ever heard the phrase? Have you ever heard somebody say "Ann beats Nan"? Do you know what that means?
It does, especially for jobs.
Right.
Something's better than nothing.
A job is better than nothing.
Right. That means Ann beats Nan means something is better than nothing.
I've never heard that before.
Wow. Well, now you know, baby.
Now I know.
That's right. Well, good. Now that was our African-American vernacular for anybody that would like to know. And if you, please chime in the comment section if you knew what that meant or if you didn't, and if you got a little laugh out of it, because couldn't we all use a little laugh nowadays?
For sure.
Definitely.
Exactly. What do we got next, Chaveevah? We want to shout out to Braided Girl Pampering Services.
Yes, they're gift boxes, and she said that she's also offering military care boxes, maternity gift boxes, just something for self-care, something to do for yourself. So
yes, check her out. I think we shared her stuff on our page. If you'd like us to share your stuff on our page, just let us know. We'll do it. All right. With this time that we're going through, we don't even do the sponsors anymore very much. We just want to, share everybody's business for free. So Britni, just send me some links and stuff, and I'll give you as much business as you can take.
Okay, I got you, girl.
Okay, and that goes for all of you. What about the Soul Town? Do all of you guys subscribe to the Soul Town?
Yes, I get the Soul Town.
I get it too at my school building, but I should have subscribed personally too.
Yes. Chaveevah, tell them why they should.
Well, I mean, y'all already know. If you've seen it, then that's a great magazine, a great resource, started by someone from right here in town who's out now on the West Coast. This month's issue, basically, the cover story is encouraging us to instill an early love of reading in our children, and we definitely know how important that is, right? And new subscribers will get a Soul Town mask with their subscription.
Nice.
So yeah.
Right, and you can pick up your copy of the Soul Town right at Earth's, where y'all be going to get everything else. Get yourself, there you go. Get yourself a copy of the Soul Town. And if you want to get your digital version where you can watch this show and just press play, you can go to thesoultownmagazine.com. Right, Chaveevah?
That's the place. Yep.
Okay. Great. And they'll be giving away prizes soon too. Or you can call Chillin at 319-505-4020.
She still got a 319 phone number.
I know, that's what you call hometown. All right, so Chaveevah, let's ask these beautiful women some questions. We got some questions for y'all, not Ann B's Nan. We got some real questions.
Okay.
They talking about me. I gotta gain myself back.
Chaveevah, you go first. Pick one and ask them a really tricky one.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm asking what I don't know, so therefore anything could be tricky. But I just want to know, Joy, excuse me, how long has the Fashion Expo been in existence?
So we've been doing the fashion show going on, I think, 8 years now, close to what Beauty said. Well, originally we did it as a partnership, and then we went to the fashion show about roughly 7 years ago, and probably 4 years where we made it an expo, just because we had so many people that were interested in being vendors and other things, and we had music and artists, and so it just made sense to kind of make it a place where people can not only come see stuff, but they can come sell stuff too. So.
Wow. I'd like to ask you, Joy, how long have you been planning events? And is this an itch that you just have to scratch every so often? Because you have lots of different things, it seems, going on.
Yeah, so the funny thing is, when I was in the Air Force, I was for International Academy, I was essentially their event planner. So it's actually been my job probably over 12, 13 years.
Just like
know things about Joy. So it's funny where it was one of those things where I'm the opposite. Like my job became my kind of outside thing, but it actually started as a core that I would do like big congratulation ceremonies and international students and stuff like that. So it's been my job over a decade now. So
okay. Chaveevah.
Yes. No, I was kind of, excuse me, y'all, I was kind of glancing at the comments, and people got a laugh out of that. Beauty wanted to know if she's the only one who didn't know. And Bruce Gardner brought up, he said, speak on this, the difference with the phrase fitting to versus fixing to.
That's next week. You know, that's right up there, right? We all know about fitna.
No, but question wise, how much planning and work did it take to turn this event into a virtual event as far as compared to what you were doing at the Sullivan Center?
How much time did I give you guys?
Initially, we met on the 27th of, was it September? And she said, oh, I want to do this by the 13th of October.
Oh my.
She did.
She literally tried to give us 2 weeks.
Oh my
because I know they're so good. They're that good.
Your team rocks. Okay, I got a question for Britni. So what is your role in this whole thing? What job do you have, or is it assigned to you, or do you get to say, I'm good at this, let me do this?
Well, we came together as a group and just laid out our plans. Everyone gave their own opinions and advice. And then we just decided, like, okay, I can do that. I can do that. I have been the fashion director this year, picking out fashion from different designers and places, and then putting the styles together a little bit.
Okay. Are you happy with that part, or do you think you'll want to do something else next time, or?
I'm good with that part. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It's always an opportunity to grow. You know, I always love growing. So if I can do something else, that's amazing too. So whatever.
How about you, Kristen? What are you doing? And yeah, just fill us in on what your role.
So I pretty much like organized all the logistics of it, make sure that we have participation. I really don't think that people understand how much work goes in behind the scenes. And so we really have to be a team. We have to use each other's strengths. If someone has weakness, we identify it, we help them out. And like Britni said, we help each other grow. So this isn't what I started with doing in the fashion show. This is the first year that Joyce got me on camera. So like my job, just pretty much, contact designers, participants, models, kind of do the timing, film, anything that needs to be done. It's a checklist, a long checklist. And then we have lots of meetings together, just kind of make sure everyone's staying on task. Like Beauty said, Joy met with us and gave us 3 weeks. So, and I think she filmed our reaction to it because we have not ever. But we have fun with it too, because it's not work, like community, like events and initiatives, like it should be fun too. So like we want to make sure that like we're identifying people's strengths in the community. Everyone has something unique to offer the show, and we want to pull that out. And if you're shy, we need to pull that out. If we love you and we know about you and you have a business, we want to see how can we incorporate that into the show. So it's not just fashion or art or music. We want it to be well diverse. I mean, we want to exhibit what Waterloo has to offer and have a positive impact. I mean, if we don't exhibit any kind of positive, I mean, Waterloo is notorious for a lot of negative things. I mean, we can see that all day. We can see that in the news. We can see it in the whole country. We really want to change that narrative, and we have to do it as individuals.
Waterloo locations too. I want to add that too.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Well,
we wanted people to be able to really look at their own community. Definitely, we wanted people to be able to look at their own community and see it as art, and see it as activism, and see it as progressive, and see us as being able to lead in innovation. And to do that, we chose only Waterloo locations. So that was
that initial timeline that you gave to try to make this come together, that might have sounded pretty ambitious, but to my ears, even what you're doing right now, in the time that you have worked with, sounds really ambitious, and like you all really came together with some dynamic stuff. I want to hear about the designers.
I want to hear about Beauty. I want to know what Beauty's role is in this. I know Joy is an optimist. What did she optimistically ask you to do?
Joy asked me to do a lot of things. Each year, like I said, I've been doing this with Joy for the last 8 years, and each year it's like she gets more ambitious. So my role is pretty much, I am the creative director. So the bulk of my time is spent working with the models, getting them whipped up to shape, talking to them, motivating them, coming up with like runway, the designs, the layout. Like everybody said, nobody does anything on their own. So we all kind of pitch in ideas like, hey, I think we should do this, or hey, I like how this looks. One thing in particular, I'll let you guys know. So there's a scene, you'll see it. There's a scene that we shot, right? And Joy's like, hey, have them stand on this ledge and then I said, but I want you to try it first. Come try it first. Let's come try it. She couldn't even get up there. She's like, yeah, no, Her brain is just overly ambitious.
Okay, overly ambitious, and like I said, an optimist. Now, yes. Chaveevah, you wanted to talk about the designers. Who do we talk about that with?
Probably any of them. Kristin,
yeah.
Any of them really could. Yeah, definitely. Because who
do you want to start with?
Who are the designers and where did you find them?
They're all pretty much locally.
Yeah.
We have Blaine Scott. She is one of the designers from the show. There is Lisa. She has a boutique. So you'll see a segment from her. There is Ronaldo. He has a section. So he's our guy. And who else is there?
Nia Shindig.
Yep.
Okay, you can't forget Nia. Yeah, I know she
yeah, she has an awesome section.
Target.
Young Fresh.
Oh, yeah.
Target.
Awesome. Great. It sounds like you got some great designers and models. How did you find your models?
So typically we kind of do like a model call, but this year we kind of handpicked. We handpicked, but they're all locally. They're all local, and they're awesome as always. So yeah, that's how.
Good. Now tell us about Chaveevah. We got to know. Chaveevah just reminded me it's tonight.
It's tonight.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
When? Tell us how people can watch. Tell our viewers how they can be a part of this. And Chaveevah, do we have an answer for our question?
No, we do not have an answer for the question.
Okay, Joy, can you tell us how people can watch? Tell the viewers how they can be a part of this virtual event.
Yeah, so on the Cedar Valley Fashion Art and Culture Expo Facebook page, it'll drop there at 6 p.m. tonight. You also can go to YouTube. It's open on YouTube, and I have a quick secret that is actually, it might be already up for those who want to start checking it out a little bit early. If they tune in you guys today, they get a special treat. They can actually go check it out earlier. Oh, we also featured True Talent Dance. I also want to talk about them.
Oh, okay.
They're my daughters in there, Tasha, Tierra. They do wonderful work with the kids. The fraternities came out because we want to celebrate Black excellence and innovation. Mayor Hart, Cassandra Hart, they were great enough to say our opening for us. So Joyce Wilder, we definitely got to mention Joyce for a long time. Billy Baker has a segment in there. I'm going through because I didn't want to miss anything. And then our videographer, Uprising Magazine. They did a wonderful photos.
Oh, okay.
And then our videographer Isaac of White Patch Productions, and he was amazing. And he was only told that he was going to shoot like a video. He didn't know he was shooting a whole virtual expo.
Wow. And we are so excited. So can you share it on our wall? Is there a price? It's all free or what?
It's all free. Yeah.
So can you give us a link so it's live streaming on our wall too?
We sure can.
Oh, good. We'd love to have that. And you guys, y'all got Waterloo all down, got it all wrapped up. Love it. We are all about that life. And now, this is the favorite part. I heard Beauty Fitz is a great singer. Where's Beauty? Oh, there she is. You can sing, right? Huh? Yeah. Girl, you dressed up. Look how she's dressed. She looks like she needs to sing a song all by herself today. And everything. She's so beautiful. But you know, we all gonna sing one little verse. Is that okay? We forgot to tell them that part in the pre-interview.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing that.
Okay.
Right, Kristen?
Well, it's Joy's birthday. We might let her get a pass, but I heard you could blow too. I already. No, you
Joy doesn't give me any more passes. No passes for Joy.
It should be, but that could sing. Somebody said one of them could sing.
So I was Felicia can sing because we actually we can sing Felicia's music in there, so she can sing. I was a dancer, so
y'all gonna give it to Felicia because she's not here. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. We all gonna
Nubia. We could have done Nubia too. Like she has a great voice.
Right.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to get by. We are going to. Yeah, we're going to sing, Chaveevah. We got some birthday people, and we got one of them beautifully on our screen today. Who do we got?
Oh, hey.
All right, and so when we all get done singing, we get to do this. This is applause in sign language, okay? Okay, I can see Beauty just can't wait to sing. Look at it.
I'll lip sing.
Really, what we're going to do, since only one of us can sing at a time, each one of us gets to do a happy birthday to ya, okay? And then the next one sings, and then the next one sings, and then we'll all say happy birthday, and then we'll do this, and the show will be over. Now, the big deal is, don't ruin it when it's your turn.
No pressure. No pressure.
No pressure. Okay, Chaveevah, who do we have for birthdays?
Like I said, we've got Joy Salas,
Yay!
Leela Van Arsdale Granger, Berna Borte, Cressida Young, Lisa Berry, Size, and Joyce Ann Phillips.
All right. We also have Denise Fleming, Mary Galloway, Erica Shaw Harper, Carolyn Salas, Kendall Helmer, Shadrach Banks, Shaddy Smack, and Clarence Roberts, and Jimmy O'Neill. And these are our birthday people, and they were a little bit late getting posted today, but they were on. We got them done. And Chaveevah,
you guys know Rico Cooper. He's my birthday twin too. Rico Cooper.
He really is.
Oh, okay. We'll have to stalk him and make him a friend.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So y'all ready to sing? Me and Chaveevah got this little back and forth we do, and it goes something like this. I'm sure you would agree.
It couldn't fit more perfectly
than to have a world party
on the day you came to be.
Joy. Happy
birthday to ya.
Britni.
Happy birthday to ya.
Beauty.
Happy birthday.
Kristen.
Okay, we'll all say happy birthday.
All right.
Okay. Well, we didn't know how that was going to work. But Joy, we certainly do wish you a happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, and we are definitely looking forward to this expo today. And I know a lot of work and creativity went into it. So thank you all for what you did to bring this to be. And we're looking forward to a great show.
Thank you so much. Thank you to my team too. I want to publicly say thank you to you. You guys were amazing. So
thank you, Joy.
Yeah, it's heartwarming to see friends working together like this. Thank you so much, because we want you to keep doing more of this kind of stuff that makes you awesome, because it makes us all look good.
All look good.
Yes, and we'll see you next time, ladies. Thanks for watching, viewers.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right.